Speaking at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in Simi Valley, California, former President George W. Bush seemed to give a veiled criticism of former President Barack Obama's foreign policy, as well as a word of counsel for President Donald Trump. The 43rd president warned of what he called isolationist tendencies, and the lessons to be learned from, when the United States decides not to take the lead and withdraw. This may be taken as criticism of one of my successors, and I don't really mean it to be. There is a lesson, however, when the United States decides not to take the lead and withdraw, Bush told those in attendance. Vacuums can be created when U.S. presence recedes, and that vacuum is generally filled with people who don't share the ideology, the same sense of human rights and human dignity and freedom that we do, he said. Many critics and analysis have pointed to Obama's foreign policy as partly to blame for the rise of ISIS in Iraq, arguing that withdrawing U.S. troops left the country unstable and void for the rise of the terrorist group. In 2015, retired Lieutenant General Michael Flynn, former defense chief under Obama and former national security advisor under Trump, singled out the Obama administration for allegedly ignoring important information in the interest of securing re-election. "I think the narrative was that al-Qaeda was on the run, and Osama bin Laden was dead," Flynn told CNN, referring to the years leading up to the 2012 election, adding, "They're dead, and these guys, with ISIS, we've beaten them." Trump has pledged a show of strength in the battle against ISIS, and, during his campaign, joined the list of critics who said Obama's withdrawal from Iraq was responsible for the rise of ISIS. Last August, Trump told supporters at a rally in Ohio that, "The rise of ISIS is the direct result of policy decisions made by President Obama and Secretary of State Clinton. The decisions made by the Obama and Clinton group have been absolutely disastrous," he said. Bush's remarks also highlight a concern among European leaders that Trump will slide toward a more isolationist policy, a concern buoyed by Trump's seeming disdain for the European Union and other foreign entanglements. Last month, Vice President Mike Pence reassured allies in Europe of the U.S. commitment to NATO and the country's willingness to maintain its ties around the globe. "Today it is my privilege on behalf of President Trump to express the strong commitment of the United States to continued cooperation and partnership with the European Union," Pence told the NATO members. What do you think? Scroll down to comment below. It's News Exposed signing off.